Hey guys, it's Gorizard here, and we're continuing off from my Showa Godzilla Blu-ray collection. And this time we'll be covering both the official Blu-ray releases and the bootlegs that I've accumulated over the years. It seems kind of fitting that I'm doing this the day before that Criterion's Showa Godzilla Blu-ray set is about to be released. So, like I said in the last video, it's kind of the end of an era, because I'll be giving most of these Blu-rays away, especially the bootlegs, because I won't be needing them anymore because of the Criterion Blu-ray set, which I plan to do a separate video for. Maybe an unboxing, we'll see. But yeah, here's the official Showa Blu-ray releases, which isn't a lot, so I'm pretty grateful for Janus Films and the Criterion Collection for releasing all 15 Showa films, including the Japanese version of Kong vs. Godzilla on their Blu-ray set. And speaking of Criterion, here's my original copy of Criterion's release for Godzilla 54. This one was released around 2012, I believe. I know it was around early 2012 because I was barely starting college, and I remember one day after class I just walked several miles to the nearest Zia Records to buy this because it's my #1 favorite movie of all times, and of course it was a Criterion remaster, so how could I not get it as a Godzilla fan? So here's the two infamous releases from Tokyo Shock Media Blasters, the Blu-ray releases for Megalon and Destroy All Monsters. This one is actually the recalled version. I actually got it from Amazon, I believe? I can't remember. Because I remember I originally had the DVD version of this release, and I think it was also the recalled version. Although at the time I had no idea that Toho even recalled those initial copies, and I kind of sold it. And then I started missing it, so I decided to upgrade to the Blu-ray version. And again, I didn't know that it was the recalled version. By some miracle, I ended up getting the recalled version, and it didn't say so on the listing. And so yeah, by some miracle, I ended up getting, as you see, the recalled version that includes the commentary by Steve Rifle and Ed Gottschalski and the other special features. So even though the Criterion set has this version, I'm never going to give this one away. Not only does it include the export English version, but it also includes the teacher version from American International Pictures. Even though the audio quality on it is apparently inferior, I honestly don't mind. It's still hearable. This is just the bare bones version of Megalon, so there is no special features on it. Either way, if you try to find the recalled version, it's impossible to find it. But the recalled version was only on the DVD version. It was never on the Blu-ray version, so this is just the bare bones version. And now we're on to the Kraken releases. So yeah, here's the Kraken releases for Sea Monster, Hedorah, and Gigan. And now we're on to the bootlegs. So again, like the last video, I got these bootlegs from the online fan store, which from here on I'll be calling as VS. And here's the duplicate for the Toho Blu-ray for Godzilla Raids Again. Excuse me. Includes with the Japanese version and the English version. And same with Kong vs. Godzilla. It's a bootleg of the Toho Blu-ray. This bootleg also comes with the Japanese version and the Universal English version. The HD version, actually. Here's Mothra vs. Godzilla. Now, a few of these releases only come with the Japanese version only, and some also come with the English version, so I don't know how they actually tried to plan these out. Like, some will include the Japanese version, some We'll also include the English version, again, with Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. This one only comes with the Japanese version, which is fine, you know. At the time that I got these, I only wanted the Japanese versions, because there was no HD versions for the English versions, but it was nice to have the English versions when they were available. Here's Sea Monster. One issue that I have with the Toho HD version of Sea Monster, again, this one includes the English version, is that it has this weird yellowish tint on it. And apparently that's the version that's going to be in the Criterion set. Now, the Blu-ray version that's on the Kraken release is far more superior. I wish they would work with that version instead. It's Invasion of Astro Monster. Also includes the English version. Like I said, it's kind of fitting that I'm showing off the bootlegs the day before that the Criterion set is released, because I'm going to be giving half of these away to a friend of mine, the English version. And here's the duplicate for Destroy Monsters. Now this one actually does come with the two English versions, similar to the Media Blasters Blu-ray. It's all on one disc, and they don't include the VHS rip on this one. They only include it on their DVD bootleg. It's you know, you just got to switch the audio options on the actual single disc. And here's the bootleg for Godzilla's Revenge. Again, there's the English version. So some of the English versions, unlike the bootleg for Destroy Monsters, they come in there as a VHS rip. So, you know, like I said, they were ripped from the VHS, and which I think was kind of nice, because, you know, it was nice to see the original English versions in their original VHS quality format. Here's Hedorah. The weird thing about it is that both English versions for this movie are on the first disc where the Japanese version is, but they also include the VHS rip of the Titra version for some reason, even though it's also on the first disc. So I thought that was kind of weird. Here's the first Godzilla movie that I ever saw as a baby. This one only comes with the Japanese version, so it's single disc. So amongst one of my favorite Godzilla films. This one comes with the English version, but I think it's out of sync, if I recall correctly. I don't know, I haven't seen this one in a while, this copy at least, and I don't think I will again, since this version is going to be on the Criterion set along with its English version, so I'm pretty grateful for that, because I'm pretty fond of the English version for Mechagodzilla. Here's Terror of Mechagodzilla. And this one also comes with the English version. I think this is ripped from the classic media release. So there you have it. There's my Blu-ray set for the Showa Godzilla films. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, because I'm never gonna, you know, see these again. I'm gonna give them away to a friend. Yeah, I'm gonna miss these, honestly, because even though I got these around maybe late 2014, around 2015, I watched these a lot. You know, watching these films in glorious HD, because I'm a huge fan of the Showa films. Out of all the Godzilla periods, the Showa films are my personal favorites, because that was a period of Godzilla films that I grew up upon, and as well as the Heisei and Millennium films. But the Showa films there were a lot more options, and there was a lot more variety, and I found them much more enjoyable. So I'm really going to be sad, you know, watching these go to a friend of mine, but at least I'll have the Criterion set. So hope you enjoyed that. And next video, we're going to go into the Heisei films, the official releases, and of course, my bootlegs of them. So see you next time.